Hi, this morning we are in the problem number 4. If you follow me here, number 4, from the group of problems for inflammatory diseases of the central nervous system. And just as a reminder, this is the code that you have to go to get a general idea how to solve all these problems. So since we're not going number 4 here, I'm going to erase the 4 right here, see? So we're left only with 1. Let me get the eraser. There. Okay. Now, the code or the text for the problem says, number 4, herpes zoster with meningitis. All right? So we start with the word that ends in itis, which is meningitis. This is the person. This is the central nervous system, the cerebrum, and the spinal cord. And this is the herpes zoster virus. You see that the virus there? It comes here. Somehow it gets into the central nervous system here. And now the infection is meningitis. What's the meningitis? Is the infection of the meninges. And the meninges are 3 membranes that surround all the central nervous system. So, more or less, because of this herpes zoster virus, there is an infection like this. See? All around the meninges, which is the border of the central nervous system. That's our problem. Okay? So, we're going to solve it following the path that we have already explained before. But for this, I'm going to go step by step. If you follow me to the screen here, this is how we're going to solve. We're going to go first. This is step 1. And / means go to. So step 1 is go to. X means index. Go to the index. Then go to meningitis. It's in alphabetical order, so you'll find it easily in the M. And then you have to go to in or due to, because we're looking for the reason of the meningitis. And then you're going to go to herpes. And then this is in the book simplex virus. And there are some options there. And from there, you're going to go to zoster. And the code that you find is B02.1. And then we're going to check this code with step number 2, which means go to the tabular, go to B02, which are the first 3 characters here, and then you find that zoster, herpes zoster. And then you go to the exact code, B02.1, and then you find zoster meningitis. And the equal sign at the end means that that's exactly the code we have checked. Now, I'm going to take the camera, and Stephanie's going to do that.
Okay. Now we go to the index, and the first thing we do is look for meningitis.
In the M, right? Meningitis.
Right.
There's meningitis, okay? And from there we go to?
We go to in due to.
Down to in due to, okay? And from there we go to?
All the way down to herpes simplex virus. Then we go lastly to zoster.
Zoster, and we get the code B02.1, right?
Right.
Now this is only one code. So in our table, which of the 3 ways to solve these problems is the one that we need for this particular one? A, B, or C?
A.
We need A because it's just one code, or it's a combination code, and this one code represents the virus and the infection. So can you write the code, please?
B 02.1.
That is the code. right? And now we're going to check this with the tabular. So we go back to the book. And in the tabular, we have to start with the 3 characters, right?
Right. This one?
Right. And it says what?
B02 zoster herpes zoster.
Okay. And then we're going to go to B021, which is the code that we're trying to check. And what is that?
B02.1 zoster's meningitis.
Meningitis. And there's no indication that we should use an additional code, right? There's nothing here, no red text that tells us use additional code or code first, and not one here either. So that must be our only code, right?
It only shows the includes of shingle and zona. Like there's a different meaning of the name than just herpes zoster.
Right, but we don't need an additional code. It's just for herpes zoster, we need B02.1 for zoster with meningitis, right?
Right.
Okay, so the final step is we go to the book and we check that that's the answer. It's number 4, herpes zoster with meningitis, and the answer is B02.1, which is what we wanted.